Greetings, and welcome to your Wednesday edition of Dapper's Playhouse. I'm your excellent host, Dapper, and this is my playhouse. And welcome you are. Say, if it's your first time, what we like to do here normally is search TikToks, find you a variety of videos, a consortium, if you will. Some good, some really good, some spooky, some educational, some funkified stuff. But today, we're following in our Spooktober platform of finding you certain topics and going with it. You know, we've done Halloween costumes, we've done haunted houses, we've done goblins. Today we're doing oddities. That's right, if you're an oddities lover, like me, or you have a collection, please feel free to share your most prized possession in the oddities category. And maybe I'll do the same. I mean, I have so many things. I have a coat rack or a hat rack that's made up of deer paws. I have snake heads in jars. I have alligator hands. I got all kinds of good stuff. I got skulls, teeth, you name it. And today we're going to check out what other people have. So I hope this is something you like. You might not want to eat during this, or maybe you do. Maybe that's your complete good times and thing, and I won't hold you from it. So hey, sit back, relax, get yourself some stuff that makes you happy. And let's go.
Hey guys, I just got back from the witches market and I bought a few really cool things, so I'm going to show you.
I didn't know there was one.
Firstly, I did get a rat wet specimen in a jar, and it leaked a little bit, and then when I got out of the car, because it was a paper bag, it fell.
So no harm, no foul.
And smashed everywhere in my driveway. So we're fixing that though, so let's move on. So the other thing I got from the same school
let's go.
is
oh, nails get
so obviously I am working on this gallery wall behind me, and here we go. My main goal for the day was to pick up some things for gallery wall. So I want to do kind of a black and gold frame. Or theme, I mean. I said frame because I'm thinking about the frame, but this is it. So it's a viper skull, which is really cute, and this really pretty gold frame, and then like some flowers behind it, cute little artwork. So this is going to go up on the gallery wall.
I'm digging it.
Stunning. I don't know what the name of this shop was, so sorry about that. But yeah, she also made the rat wet specimen. I need to get a new jar for it now. But then I also got a couple of things from Into the Black.
Hey, let's go.
They make the coolest stuff. I went there at the start and I bought something, and then I was like, I may very well be back, but I'm going to do like a full loop of the convention first, and then I might come back. So I went back. Wow. The first thing I got was this guy. Again, just thinking of my gallery wall. I didn't actually ask, but it looks like a cat skull.
Okay.
Some fluff on it. I assume it's a cat skull. Looks like a cat skull. But I also just really enjoyed the frame. This frame is beautiful. Also going to go up on the gallery wall. It's going to look so good. I'm so excited about it. Oh, I love it. Okay. So yeah, that was the first thing I bought, and then I was like, I'm going to look around. And then I looked around, and then I came back to them because if you've seen them before, they do a lot of framing of stuff, but they also have like a laser cutter, and they make some really cool like backgrounds and stuff for their things. So I got this as well. So, sorry it has a price on there, I've got to get that off, but it is a tarantula with like the sigil of Belial behind it, and then like these snakes are on the actual frame. Again, on the gallery wall. It's gonna look amazing. They had so many beautiful things to choose from. And then the last little thing, I wish I could show you the rat. It's currently in just a food container because it's smashed. But the last little thing I got that I'm going to put in my handbag is this tail.
Whoa.
I love it. I already have a small tail on my bag and this big one. I don't know what kind of tail it is, I'm not going to lie. But it's so soft and fluffy and I love it. I did also hop into King Kong after that and go to Dark Path and get this spine. So that'll be fun for Halloween. But anyway, that's everything for today.
Good deal, good haul.
People have been asking for this video for a while, and for some reason I haven't gotten to it yet, so I am gonna show you guys my Oddities collection. This is a coyote skull, and I got this in one of the shops in Salem, Mass. I detached the jaws a little bit ago because I made a tooth necklace with them. I lost that necklace a really long time ago, still upset about it, but I am gonna try to take some of these other teeth out and make a new necklace. Next to these possum jaws, and I got these because my ex was a landscaper and he found these in somebody's backyard while he was working one day. Same dealio with this snake shed. He found this while working one day too, and it is in one complete piece. These are some mystery bones that he also found, and not sure what animal these are from, but I'm guessing a rabbit. This is a real human vertebrae. Whoa. And this was a birthday gift from my friend Vic, and I think this may be one of the best presents that I've ever received. Cool. I will cherish this forever. Last but certainly not least is this juvenile green iguana wet specimen that I have. And I got this from one of the small businesses at the New England Death Metal Fun Time Bonanza, and they are called Frail Limb Oddities. I'm definitely gonna be expanding my collection, but I'm waiting until I have a nice shelf to put all of them on, so that way they're safe.
I don't think I've ever made like a speaking video on this account, so sorry if this is weird, but I went to an Oddities expo recently and I bought so much cool stuff, so this is a little haul. Don't keep watching this if you don't like bones, because there's gonna be a lot of bones.
Obviously we like bones, let's go.
A heads up. Okay, I'm gonna start with like a little like artsy sort of things that I got. There was an artist there that goes to like cemeteries and takes like pressings of the art on the tombstones, which I thought was so cool. Unfortunately, her stuff was very expensive, so I ended up just buying a magnet from her, but I still think it's super cute, and it came off of somebody's gravestone, which I think is so cool. Next is this little print that I got that I still haven't even taken out of its packaging yet because I don't know where I want to put it, but this looks like pretty similar to my cat, so I had to get it. I just thought it was so silly and so cute, and anytime I see something with a tuxedo cat, I have to buy it. Okay, this is kind of like the crown jewel of what I bought at the oddity market, and it is this mourning brooch. It's a Victorian mourning brooch, and it does have somebody's real hair in it. I don't know whose, but whoever it is, they are long gone. But I feel very honored to have a piece of their hair in this beautiful little brooch. I am scared to wear it though, because the clasp is, it's a very old piece of jewelry, I guess, if a brooch counts as jewelry, but the clasp is very old, and I'm just terrified of something falling off.
Put it on a necklace.
And losing this forever would be so devastating to me, so right now it lives on my vanity. Okay, last thing before we move on to the bones is this book that I got about the history of funeral homes in America. I am going to school to be a funeral director, so I just thought this was such a cool find. You don't really see like books about this profession around a lot, so I was really stoked to find this. Okay, bone time. First up we have these earrings. They are raccoon teeth, which was not something I had in my teeth collection, so I'm really excited about these. They're also just so cute. They're so cute, but yeah, they're from a raccoon. Next I'm just going to show you this big bone that my partner picked out. No. It is a, I want to say it's a femur. I could be wrong though, but it is from a cow, and I don't have any bones from like larger animals, so this was such a cool find, and also cows are one of my favorite animals, so I love this. It's so cool. It's pretty heavy, and right now it just lives on our bookshelf. And lastly we have these skulls that I got. This one is from a coyote. I want to say it was a baby coyote because it's pretty small, and I feel like I remember the little like display thing on it saying that, but I could be wrong, I don't know. But it's pretty small, so I feel like it is probably from a baby coyote, but I know for a fact that it is a coyote skull, which is so cool. Then we have this tiny one, which is a muskrat. I think this one's so cool because it has all of the teeth still in it, and I just don't have any skulls of this shape. Like, that's so cool. Come on. So yeah, muskrat. And lastly, this is a cat skull. It is a little bit broken. I did get it for a discounted price. That's why there's a little elastic around it, because the jaw can't stay in place on its own. But I think ultimately I will end up taking the elastic off and just propping it up. Again, all of these skulls are just on my bookshelf, so I just get worried about the pieces breaking and like falling apart. So it's still intact with the elastic for now, but it is a cat skull. So beautiful. I think cat skulls are like one of the most gorgeous shapes. That was all. Thank you for watching my weird girl haul.
Indeed, thank you.
I hope you enjoyed.
Banging.
Here's everything I bought on eBay in the past year that seems like it came from the dark web or somewhere else. Don't put me on a list. This beautiful floral arrangement is made from hair, human hair, over 100 years ago. It has the names of 4 children all written around the side, except they've all passed away. This was $100. I bought this wax funeral wreath, which has a little bit of human hair in it. It was displayed at a funeral and then dipped in wax, and now it'll last forever. This looks like a black ribbon, but it's a piece of fabric that came from an infant's burial in 1863. It also has a handwritten note. These are children's burial shoes. They would have been used because in rigor mortis, their normal shoes, especially the leather button-up ones, wouldn't have fit. These slip on easily, and they also came in adult sizes. This was listed as a belt buckle for $10, but it's actually a casket plaque. It would have been nailed to the top of a baby's coffin. This is over 100 years old, and it predates the Ouija board. It would have been used to talk to ghosts. This is another spirit communication device, kind of like the Ouija board, but it spins around in a circle and lands on different letters. The woman who sold it said it was her aunt's, who died, and she was a bit of a hoarder. Here's some more art made with human hair. I bought less than last year, but I'm always looking for something new. Let me know if you find any. I don't know what eBay's supposed to be for, but here's a bunch of things I somehow managed to buy legally on the platform over the past year. The first one is a 100-year-old frame with a portrait of a little boy, his entire head of hair that they cut off and stapled in there, and his teeth in a little bag that is nailed to the frame. The teeth look especially scary with that. This was about $500. Then the next thing I bought is a light fixture from the famous tuberculosis sanatorium, Waverly Hills, that's supposed to be haunted. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I bought a coffin that for some reason had adult human teeth in it, even though it was a baby coffin. And then I bought this typewriter from the Danvers State Hospital, which was once known as Danvers Lunatic Asylum in Massachusetts. An employee had this and brought it home with her, and now her grandkids think it's haunted and shook an entire table. And one of the craziest things I bought from eBay was this chain made of human hair by a guy who was in prison for murder, and get it, he made it from the wife of the man that he murdered. Anyway, thanks eBay.
This is my show and tell haul of everything that I got at the Oddities and Curiosities Expo today. I just got back right now. We're starting off strong. The first thing I found, a new little pinned bug. This is from Mary Lou's. That's the person. They're the best pin bugs in the whole thing. I look for them every year, and I make sure to find them every year because they're just amazing. The quality is so nice. They're in these beautiful frames. They're, oh, my cat's here. And so since I get one every year, they all match on my wall, and they look beautiful, and I'm really excited about this one. Look at him. Oh, and this was $55, which is pretty much in the range that my other ones were too. Like, they're pretty consistent with their prices. So yeah, beautiful. And then next, I got a little Twin Peaks pendant because
You just like Twin Peaks.
I like Twin Peaks. and I'm going for like a red and black theme for my new apartment. Well, I'm gonna try to. And so I thought this would look really good on my wall. And it was only $15. So I was like, pull my leg, I'll buy it. And then this one is really fun. This is from this girl, Venom Dolls. She was super sweet, and she hand makes all of these plushies and everything, but I think she was like advertising these as like vegan taxidermy. I think that's what it said. And it's a little plush bunny head that's like displayed, and it's gonna look so good on my wall, and I'm so excited for this. He's so cute. He's so cute. The button eyes, like, shut up. And she makes the whole thing, and she has her own little tags. Makes the whole thing. Makes the whole thing.
Oh, I'm glad.
That's awesome. I love this. This was $45. So, not bad. Okay, and then the whole time, my only goals for today was to get a new pinned bug, because I do that every year, and I really wanted an animal skull, so I found this raccoon skull. I was really shopping around. I was not settling. I looked at so many different stands for skulls, and this one was $35, and so I was okay with it being $35 because it has all of its teeth, and I think it's just in really good condition compared to some of the other ones that I saw that were like $60, $65 for like some busted stuff. But this one is perfect. He's perfect, and it's like glued together too, so it's not like just all loosey-goosey. And I'm really excited about this because I was looking for it. So, yeah. And that was it. I only got a couple things. Usually I get jewelry and stuff, but I wasn't really...
Okay, that's it. So we're moving on.
If anybody tries to say to me horror movies aren't good anymore, there's no fresh and new ideas, I'm gonna tell them to fuck off and go see Oddity.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, I can't even compare this movie to anything. There is nothing else in existence that I can even compare this to. No other movie. This movie was fucking phenomenal. Short version. This movie was so tense and so atmospheric, you could literally feel the anxiety the whole time. So, like, the visuals were dark, they were creepy, they were eerie, but on top of that, the sound design was probably, like, my favorite thing about this movie. Like, the sounds and the music in this movie just fills you with such dread, and then pair it with the scenes and, like, the imagery and the fucking character design. Like, I feel like my heart was racing for, like, 90% of this movie.
So you got your
And
money's
while
worth.
this movie does have a good amount of jump scares, I personally did not feel like they were cheap jump scares. Like, they were timed well and they were used to move the plot along, not to just, like, be in your face and scare you. I'm not gonna lie, this movie was freaky as hell. It didn't scare me per se, but it definitely creeped me out. To the point where, like, I came home after this movie and was showering and kept, like, peeking out of my shower curtain. And again, while it didn't necessarily scare me in the moment, I am, like, 99% sure that a girl behind me was fucking crying. Deadass. I saw this movie in the theater. I swear to God, I heard a girl behind me crying. If she was not full-blown crying, I definitely heard her whimper at least a few times. Again, the plot is super original and fresh, and there is literally no other movie that I've seen that I could even think to compare it to. I will say there was a plot point that I thought was kind of predictable. I'm not going to give it away because I don't want to give away any spoilers. But even with the predictable part, it went in a direction that, like, I thought it was going and then I didn't think it was going. I'll explain at the end. It's super unique, but at the same time, it's very simple. It's not too convoluted. I think it's perfectly done. It unfolds well. The main actress, Gwilym Lee, I don't know if I'm saying that right, I'm sorry. She plays two characters and she fucking killed it. And of course, like, the main point of this movie, the Wooden Man, like, it's simple almost, but it makes you feel so fucking uneasy even when he's just, like, sitting there unmoved. Like, even scenes where he's not even the focal point and he's just in the background, like, you are fucking locked on him to make sure that motherfucker does not move. My only gripe is that there is a character in this movie that you really want to get theirs, and you don't necessarily see that happen. And I guess that part just left me wanting more, but I understand why they did it the way they did it. Overall, this movie gets a 9.5 out of 10 for me. One of my favorites of the year. Fucking loved it. I'm gonna give away a spoiler and explain what I was talking about before, so go away if you haven't seen it. I knew, like, right off the rip that the husband was involved in some way. I will say my original prediction was wrong because I thought that the guy with the glass eye did kill her and the husband just put him up to it. But, like, I knew that motherfucker was involved. But even knowing he was involved did not, like, take away from the story for me. Like, even though I was able to predict that, I still liked it. And again, it went in a direction that, like, I still was not expecting. Like, I was not expecting her to die at fucking all. Loved this one. Phenomenal. Stunning.
Chef's kiss.
Maddie, how much are you gonna spend?
$50.
Maddie, how much did you spend?
$265. Brooke, how much are you gonna spend today?
$200.
How much did you spend?
$689. Samantha, how much are you gonna spend?
$131.
Samantha, how much did you spend?
$489.
Oh, wow.
Hey bitches, today I'm going
What's
to be
up, bitch?
doing an oddity haul. I've gotten a lot of stuff recently and I want to show you because it's all really cool.
I believe
This
it.
first half is all from Depop. I kind of went crazy,
Nice.
but look at this. It's literally gorgeous. These three things are all from the same
Whoa.
seller. And look, there's fairy lights.
That's badass.
That's gorgeous. This one's hard to show because of the reflection, but it's like hand painted. There's some fairy lights at the top. Oh, look. It's so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous.
Whoa.
Literally
Nightmare
stunning.
fuel, yo. If that thing came at you all crunchy style.
More Depop.
Beautiful.
This is a bit more orange than I thought because obviously the theme of my room is like brown, black, gold, plants, but we can definitely make it work. It's really cute. I was also holding it the wrong way. This is
Much
for
better.
my pink content
Whoa.
room. This one is crazy. I've never seen something like this. Very unique. Okay, these are from some kind of thrift store type
Awesome.
thing in Philly.
Oh.
One of the people that worked there made these. I think I'm gonna take off the Barbie dolls though because it doesn't match. It doesn't match the aesthetic. These are also
Then you have a big
now the
cavernous blank
biggest
space.
crosses that I own. This is also from that same thrift store type of thing. It just matches my room decor. These last two things are from the Lancaster Troll
Nice.
Market. Oh my gosh. And again,
Remember
same
Scorpion.
place. They had a bunch of things like this. It was really hard to pick the one that I wanted.
It's cool to
Yeah,
know.
that's my recent oddity haul.
Good job.
I love to buy oddities.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for watching.
While I was out and about, I found some deer teeth. You
Oh.
can age how old the deer is by looking at the teeth and like counting them and seeing how sharp they are. These ones are pretty dang sharp. They are pretty pointy. So that means this is a pretty young deer. And on top of that, they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teeth that I can see. So I think this was a very young deer. Maybe there's like some bone expert out there or like a deer expert that can tell me. But
What
I
else
just
will
kind
be
of play the
finding
guessing
here?
game whenever I find things like this. I
Be
love
a
collecting little
smaller, big
oddities and
variety.
bones and such. I display them, I make them look cute.
Not as small as
But-
the dick.
I don't know, these
could be a gazelle.
really stood out to me whenever I found them. I found them underneath an old tree and I was like, dang, these are actually really pretty. And I've never found some so itty bitty, you know, and sharp. I don't know, maybe these aren't even deer teeth. I'd be kind of surprised because they sure do look like deer to me, but who knows?
Well, it's
Maybe
very
I'm
rounded.
wrong. But I really like them and I wanted to show y'all. Thought they were neat.
I'm an oddity dealer in San Antonio, and these are some things that I sell. This is a vintage last rites kit that includes the candles, the holy water bottle, and instructions on how to give last rites to a dying person. This is a Victorian era coffin plate that says "at rest." These are early 1900s tintype photos. These are 1950s Dodge embalming bottles. If y'all want to see more of what I sell, let me know.
I just got back from my local Oddities Expo and I want to show you what I got. This is a good time to scroll away if you don't like weird things, wet specimens and such. This is my first wet specimen and it's a little bunny. Yeah. She is so precious. I just need to think of a really good name for her. And I did check for all of the stuff that I got that it was ethically sourced, you know, nothing was coming from a bad place. So this is the first one. She's so special, oh my god. I also got 2 candles from Midnight Candles. I got a tooth and a conjoined ones. I probably won't light these, they're just decorative, but we'll see.
These are the two specimens I got from Forgotten Boneyard. This one is a field mouse, a baby, and this one is a beetle. I cannot remember the name right now. I will try to think of it, but this is what they look like, and I'm going to take them off the base and hang them. I also got this little Red Cross nurse, which they claim to be haunted, but I don't know. I just think that she's gorgy, and she was looking at us, and I was like, she needed to come home. And her eyes open and close, but you can't see that right now, but she's really gorgeous, and I have a collection of dolls already, so adding another one. This place is Velvet Apparition, and it's this little kitty that's also a coin bank. And I think you can like open it. It's like a mold. And yeah, there's like a little screw, but it's super cute. I also got this one because my best friend and I actually we found this one. We took a picture of it years ago, and so we got it because I wanted to have this kind of to remember her by. She's still alive, and I'm gonna put flowers in it. So stuck around this long, maybe we can pick a little name for baby, something sweet and cute. I don't know. I love her so much. Oh my god. Okay, if you enjoy weird things, I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.
Oddities and Curiosities Hall. Tentacles. Coyote paw bones. Spell jar. Otter skull. Matching tails with bestie. So much art. Job for a cowboy shirt. Cuda choker. Moth. Fetal piglet embryos. MINK. Foot. I give up.
What do you know, folks? Just like that, you've come to the end of your Wednesday. Creepy as hell. Dapper's Playhouse session. I hope that was everything you dreamed it could be. I believe it was. But what do I know? I just run this joint. So hey, if you agree with me, comment down below. I appreciate you watching all the way through. Don't forget to do all the things. Smash all the buttons. Hit that notification bell if you want something creepy and free. That's right, I said free. And if it's free, it's for me. So hey, I don't know much, but what I do know is if you can't be good, be bad. And remember, you're never too old to play. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.